The calendar page is about to turn, and with it comes a familiar question in the crisp autumn air. What will this winter bring? For millions of Americans, the answer is more than curiosity. It shapes daily life, family budgets, and community safety. A forecast is not a guarantee, but a guide to help plan ahead. From the farmer watching a field, to the city manager planning snow removal, understanding the season's character is the first step. This outlook for winter 2025 to 2026 aims to deliver clarity, breaking complex science into straightforward information. It's a story of powerful forces above us and across the oceans that will shape snow, cold, rain, or milder spells where you live. Knowing the possibilities helps prepare our homes, vehicles, and plans. It informs travel, heating costs, and protecting property. To understand this winter, we look far out into the Pacific. The El Niño Southern Oscillation, ENSO, is a key global driver. It cycles among El Niño, La Niña, and neutral phases. El Niño, warmer waters. La Niña, cooler. Neutral, near average. Each phase nudges the jet stream and steers storms. For 2025-2026, signs favor a weak to moderate La Niña. Typically, La Niña brings a stronger, more variable jet, often shifted north. That favors colder, wetter conditions in the Pacific Northwest and Northern Tier. More mountain snow, critical for water supplies. The Southern Tier leans warmer and drier overall. Drier conditions can worsen drought and elevate late winter fire risk. But a weak moderate La Niña is only one piece in a complex evolving pattern. Beyond the tropics, the Arctic plays a profound role. Two concepts matter: the Arctic Oscillation and the stratospheric polar vortex. Positive AO traps cold near the pole, often yielding milder U.S. winters. Negative AO weakens containment and lets Arctic air spill south. These events drive headline cold snaps even in otherwise mild seasons. AO is volatile, hard to predict beyond a week or two. The polar vortex is a high-altitude ring of cold air and strong winds. Strong and stable, it stays contained near the pole. Disruptions can weaken or split it, displacing cold downward and outward. Often, a negative AO follows a few weeks after a disruption. Those are the most severe and prolonged cold spells. Forecasters watch for signals, but long-led confidence remains limited. La Niña sets the baseline. The Arctic's mood shapes week-to-week reality. Combine a weak La Niña with Arctic uncertainty, and regional contrasts emerge. Northern Tier, higher odds of colder than average periods. Southern half, near normal to slightly above normal overall, cold snaps still possible but shorter-lived. Expect sharp swings where air masses collide. Precipitation, an active northern storm track. Drier Southern Tier. Wetter in the PNW, Northern Rockies, Great Lakes, and parts of the Ohio Valley, much of it snow in colder areas. Good news for ski areas and Great Lakes replenishment, challenging for travel. Southern Tier leans drier, watch drought and low snowpack impacts. Still, occasional Gulf-fed systems can deliver heavy rain. Central U.S. remains a wild card, significant storms or extended dry periods. These are probabilities, not certainties. Transparency matters. La Niña points to an active, wet Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, Northern California. Frequent rain and wind bring needed moisture, but localized flood landslide risks. As storms climb terrain, significant mountain snow builds critical snowpack. Great for skiing, tougher travel with periodic closures and avalanche danger. Farther south trends drier, SoCal, NV, AZ, NM, storm track often north. Less coastal rain and below-average Sierra Southern Rockies snowpack are concerns for water supply. Utah and Colorado sit on the gradient. Northern mountains favored. Southern areas may run lean. Snowpack is the West's frozen reservoir. Everyone watches totals closely as winter unfolds. Northern plains, Dakotas and Minnesota, lean colder than average with repeated Arctic intrusions and dangerous wind chills. Prepare infrastructure, protect livestock, and winterize plumbing. Midwest and Great Lakes likely see near to slightly colder than average temps, with above-normal precipitation. Lake effect bands can deliver intense, localized snow to downwind shores. Central and southern plains, Kansas, Oklahoma, northern Texas, become a temperature swing zone. Storms may bring heavy snow north side and narrow ice corridors near 32-degree ice. Ice events can snarl travel and cause widespread power outages. Ample northern snowpack insulates winter wheat and boosts spring soil moisture, but extreme cold stresses operations. From Maine to Virginia, Expect a variable, potentially stormy season near average on paper, but with big swings. Mild stretches will alternate with sharp Arctic shots, especially if the vortex is disrupted. Frequent systems track east. Impacts hinge on temperatures at arrival. Deep cold yields major snow. Atlantic air flips to rain or mixed mess along the coast. Nor'easters remain a considerable risk this winter. Classic tracks can cripple New England and lash the coast with wind and flooding. Mid-Atlantic sits on the razor's edge. Miles can mean a foot of snow, ice, or cold rain. Preparation for all precipitation types is the key to a safe season. Across the south and southeast, winter trends milder and drier than average. More sun, fewer heavy coats for many. But occasional Arctic fronts can reach the Gulf Coast. Light icing can shut roads and knock out power where ice response is limited. Drier patterns can worsen drought, lower reservoirs, and raise winter grass fire risk. Major rains still occur from Gulf-fed storms, more flooding than snow. Enjoy the mild spells, but stay ready for brief, disruptive cold shots. Understanding the forecast is step 1. Action is step 2. Focus on your home, your vehicle, and your family plan. Service heating, improve insulation, and seal drafts to cut costs. Know how to shut off water if a pipe freezes. Build a 72-hour kit. Water, non-perishables, can opener, lights, weather radio, first aid, blankets, warm layers. Inspect heating appliances and use generators only outdoors with CO alarms installed. Ready the car, tires, battery, antifreeze, wipers, and keep the tank at least half full. Carry a car kit, warmth, tools, traction, cables, and high-energy snacks. If stranded, stay with your vehicle for shelter and visibility. Set a family plan and an out-of-state contact. Monitor local forecasts. Winter 2025 to 2026 will mix cold, snow, and mild spells. Be prepared, stay safe.